I might try on my pen. Hey, last name James, my first name Mike.
Playtime over this tip off. They try to cross me, spent off. No longer team, he got kicked off. Throw up the alley and watch our lift off. We got him. Look at the score. No Michael Jordan, we in Dior. Bet on the Warriors when they hit the floor. Yeah, get your.
Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Perfect release from the top of the key. 3 step back, pull up, switch cheese, slam. Ooh. Got the crowd out their seats. Up. 1 step closer to the big ring.
Playtime mode is the big ring. Go. Playtime mode need a big ring. Go. Playtime mode need a big ring. Go. Playtime mode is the big ring. Go.
Game time, let's get it, MP.
Pretty close to 20%.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany make up the top 4.
Fresh potatoes.
Well, how many countries total?
It's like 39 last year, and it's likely to expand.
I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Anthony Davis. Here we go.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games in a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
He is a tough guy to stop. Thanks. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. Then it's Bryant. Then there's Washington. And it's Davis at the 5 down low. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And here's MP for 3. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 9.
Nice looking 3 ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Pass to Rizichet. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizichet. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. The wide open look here for Porzingis, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Hamilton. Young against Hamilton. Young pass to Alexander Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. And here's MP for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Young. "13 feet away. MP grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Kept alive. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Hamilton with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 20.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young from outside drills the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
MP's shot is good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hamilton against Young from downtown. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Hamilton, and MP throws it down.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
MP against Young. Right side Porzingis from 10 feet out. And the shot goes in.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
And a wide open look for MP. Another three for Dallas.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Young against MP. Over Hamilton, and the rejection by MP. Irving for three. Atlanta with the rebound. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
So for the Hawks, Gaze checked in, and Allen subbed in for Porzingis. The Mavericks also with a sub. Marshall is checked in for Flag. And here's MP for three. Drills it from outside. MP's got 31 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Rizachet. Marshall defending. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Well, he doesn't have a powerhouse build, but Rizachet does make great effort, and that helps against inside resistance.
And the dunk by MP.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Kennard. Irving with the steal. Pass to Hamilton. Irving dishes to MP. Back to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Allen, a screen on Irving. Kennard, the pass to Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Gay. Here's Ricochet. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? And when you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
A three from MP. Buries it from three-point range. Hamilton's got 42 in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Young. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, not in his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And it's good for two.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looking to end the run. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. A three from MP. Traps in the tray. Hamilton's got 45 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Young outside from past the arc. Another miss by Young.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Young taking his time here. Lets a floater go. Kennard finds Ricochet. Allen with the screen for Ricochet. MP has been leading the charge for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Kennard. Porzingis is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Krejci in at the 1. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks. Got that bucket in no time at all. Hamilton's got 51.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
A 3 from Porzingis. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Krejci passes to Allen. Teardrop shot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. Krejci, no good. Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Krejci, covered by MP. Nobody near Allen. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. 56 points for MP. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Gay. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Gafford. Mavericks with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hamilton's got 6 assists here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Porzingis looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Krejci. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.